It's showtime.
Who are these socials?
Taking down the other podcasts one by one.
Who are these socials?
That clip is why people make fun of you.
With Carl
This is all just for the radio.
and Blind Mike.
We have a lot of business to take care of.
Who are these
We are
socials?
the number one podcast on the internet today.
WATS.
Welcome to yet another episode of WATS, the show thousands of people to come to answer the age-old question, what's the deal with social media? You won't find a show about social media that has better Ozzy Osbourne, Hulk Hogan, and Chuck Mangione coverage. I'm your host, Carl Hamburger. With me, as always, is Mike Geary, a.k.a. Blind Mike. What's up, Mike?
I'm working on being a little nicer to the people we cover in an attempt to not drive them off the internet. It's becoming a problem.
Oh, man, Woke Dad is not posting as often as he used to.
It's very troubling.
It is trouble. You know, there are rumors going around that there is no Dave Portnoy lawsuit and that I won't read your super chats. The latter is simply not true. I will read every super chat that comes our way, but I don't read so good. And if you want to just interrupt the show rather than let me choose, you can go over to the super tip system, supertip.gg/WATP. Use one of the AI voices. By the way, that's an illegal company I heard about from Keanu. So take advantage of it while you still can.
Sounds pretty cool.
Supertip.gg/WATP, the illegal company that allows you to make it all about you and interrupt the show and be a part of it. Now, Mike, Who Are These Socials is unique. A lot of shows start off right with content. We do things a little differently over here.
Yeah.
We start off with banter.
Banter is all that I hear, all that I know, all that I care about. Banter for life, banter till death, banter with Carl and his co-host Mike. Yeah.
So, Mike, how you doing?
Oh, I'm lovely. How are you?
I'm well. What's going on?
This is good bantering.
Yeah, what's up?
I like that we're not overwhelming the people this week because I feel like there's a lot of setup usually. And I like this kind of, we're getting into a nice warm bath here.
Yeah, this is nice. You know, I say it every week. It feels like you're not even listening to a show, but I think for once, it really does feel like you're not even listening to a show.
Do they know they're on?
Mike, we got a brand new stinger for the game Guess the Sound, the game that's sweeping the nation. This one came in from Junk Food King, who sent us many of our great stingers. He calls himself Junk Food King from the Jingles department, and rightfully so.
Oh.
Let's get into Guess the Sound.
Is it a sleeping cat? Is it an old man's wheeze? Is it a broken old dishwasher that's filled with cottage cheese? Well, his vision's not clear, but he sure as shit can hear. Can Blind Mike guess the sound tonight?
I like it.
I really like that one a lot. It is based on a Ween song, which definitely helps
Oh, okay.
for me. But that's a fun one.
I like it less now, but it's good.
Okay, here we go. See, there's your bias coming in. Obvious anti-Ween bias with my co-host.
Perfect. I'm shocked that's a Ween song because that's a perfect game show jingle.
Yeah, it actually works out really well.
Yeah.
All right. This is a short one. This one comes in from Josh. A lot of people have been posting these in our Discord. People are having a lot of fun with Guess the Sound. So this one comes
The new
in.
Stump the Schwab.
It really is. This one comes in, and let's see how you do with this. Oh, if you're not familiar with the game, Mike's blind. So what we do is we play a video, and he has to guess what's going on in the video.
It's very complicated. If you hear the title, you're very confused usually. But
Well, I wanted to point that out. I forgot. I always like to go back and explain what's going on. And it's also good for our audio listeners because you can listen to this podcast wherever you listen to fine podcasts. Pick up the Who Are These Socials feed.
even if you watch the video, just close your eyes.
Or you could do that and play along at home.
Yeah.
That's a good point. Or if you're driving your car right now, watch the road. For
Close your eyes.
No. Watch the road. Get your eyes off the phone.
Yeah.
And see if you can figure this out.
Paprikis, сосредоточься. Paprikis.
Mike,
Oh boy.
guess the sound.
I'm gonna have to ask to hear that again. I'm gonna have to use a lifeline and hear that again.
All right, let's hear it again. It's only 8 seconds long. Here we go.
Okay.
Paprikis, сосредоточься.
They're in another country, I assume.
It's not the invasion of Ukraine, if that's what you're thinking. It's not that.
It's not, I mean, I guess they could be in this country, but it sounds like they're speaking a language that is not English. And I guess
Oh, you are picking up on this. You're good at this game. Holy shit.
people at home are like, how does he do it?
Wow.
And he can't, you're telling me he can't see this guy? I feel like I hear a bed, the springs of a bed or something. So I'm going to guess there's some kind of a prank happening within a bedroom.
This is a tough one. I'll be honest. What we're seeing here is there's a man, I think they're Russian, and he's sitting on a chair and he's got a little sheet going over his head and face so he can't see anything. And the other guy grabs a beer bottle and tries to smash it on his head, but it does not work. It just clinks off of his dome.
So I heard glass clinking, which I just
Yeah.
thought was two of the guys cheersing at the prank they
Nope,
accomplished.
that was someone's head and a beer bottle.
That's what it sounded like, bouncing off his head?
Yep.
Oh my God.
Now that you know, I think you should hear it one more time.
Yes.
Напрягись. Сосредоточься.
I bet if this was in English, it'd be easier because he probably went, "You motherfucker! What the?"
Yeah.
Probably be a little bit easier to understand.
Yeah, that
what
does
was
happen.
happening.
Yeah. My girlfriend is comes from immigrant parents. So
Yeah.
she speaks another language very often when she's on the phone. And I'm like, what was that fight about? And she's like, oh no, it was good news. I'm like, that doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah. It's like when you're watching a soccer game and you're like, what are they excited about? This guy's losing his mind over here. I'm
0-0.
rewatching the same game right now. Okay. I have another guess the sound for
Okay.
us. And
All right.
why not? We got multiple stingers for this. Let's hit another one.
Oh, play the clip for him. Blind Mike, can you guess the sound?
I don't think I've played that one since I critiqued it.
I don't think I've heard that yet, but
Yeah, we played it when it first came in. I didn't think
Okay.
that the pitch was exactly on. And then when I was at Hackmania in Vegas, I talked to the guy who recorded it, who let me know that
he
I should
convinced
fuck
you the pitch
myself.
was on. As a
Yeah,
matter of
right. Yeah. He was bigger than me and started punching the palm of his hand. And I went, no, actually, it's great. We'll use it all the time.
Understandable.
Very good. All right, this is coming in from Psychotic in our Discord, who always finds great Guess the Sounds.
Mhm.
It's going to be challenging, but I think you're up for the challenge here, Mike.
Boy. I mean, the
It could be a lot of things.
obvious answer feels like a man shitting, but
Mhm.
I don't think that's it.
All right, that's good instinct. I wouldn't just play a guy shitting out here.
Right.
Yeah.
I hate to do this because it was so long. Can I hear a little bit again?
Yeah, let me play a little bit for you again. It's pretty
Okay.
repetitive. I won't play the whole
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
And I might throw you a hint,
Okay.
but let's listen to it first. Here's my hint for you. This is a
Okay.
tough one.
All right.
Someone or something might be a little impatient.
Impatient. Interesting.
Am I making
Boy.
this game too difficult?
I got nothing. I thought I heard I thought I heard a snip of some kind. I was gonna say those were
okay.
clippers, either
Uh-huh.
the
Uh-huh.
nail variety, maybe.
All right. Yes.
Oh, really? Okay.
Uh-huh.
This guy's getting his toenails clipped.
All right. Well, here's the deal. This is actually what you're hearing is a Frenchie who's at the groomers waiting for his turn.
Oh, that's a dog.
That's a dog making that noise. And the dog is not patient, but sitting there watching the other dog getting groomed and going, "Oh, God." Come on.
Wow,
my
I'm
turn.
shocked. Maybe if I hear it one more time, maybe I'll hear the dog.
I would never have thought this was a dog, but the other dog makes a little noise that you can maybe hear.
What an insane dog to have. Oh, I did hear it there. I heard the other
You heard
dog.
the other dog
Yeah,
that's getting
yes.
groomed growl a little bit there.
Oh, wow. I mean, that's a... I guess I would call it a good guess the sound, but impossible. I don't know who could get that.
Mike, when I tell you the ones I don't use
Yeah.
are so ludicrous. Like, how would anyone ever get this? This is ridiculous. I try to find the ones I think you might have a shot at.
I
It's
appreciate
a tough one.
that.
This
I
week
just
is
can't
tough.
imagine guessing dog for that noise. It sounds so much like a man. But
Well, that's why it's fun.
yeah.
Let me explain how fun works. Now, Jen from the Jingles department, a big fan of the show. And she was on her Instagram feed the other day and watched a video and said, Carl, you have to play this for Guess the Sound.
Ooh.
I don't know if I agree with her. This is a great Guess the Sound candidate, but what the fuck?
Okay.
Let's play another round of Mike Guess the Sound.
All right.
Okay. I love you. I love you. You're the man. You're the best. I mean, moonwalk. Michael Jackson. 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 Hey, moonwalk.
It is a very funny video, but I don't know if you're going
All
to really
right.
guess this one. What do you think was going on there?
I'm going to use my experience here
Yep.
and say clearly that is a dog waiting at the groomers. You fooled me once already.
you think that's how this works?
I have no fucking idea.
No, not you. Why would you? It's ridiculous. So there's a guy handing a plate of pasta to a tiny Indian man who can't be more than 4'5".
There's no way.
Yeah, I know. That's what I said too. And the Indian man then is being told to dance like Michael Jackson and do a moonwalk. And he's dancing around with the plate of pasta while there's another guy behind him fucking with him. And then he catches him and smacks him. And then he starts doing the moonwalk again, falls off the curb, and then falls into an empty swimming pool. And the guy who was following him around is now doubled over. He's rolling on the floor laughing at all of this. Now, how did you not get that?
I will admit, and this is just kind of my blind senses kicking in here. The Michael Jackson part I did kind of get. And that's just a blind guy thing. I was able to surmise that Michael Jackson might have had something to do with it. But other than that, I was not close.
He said Michael Jackson like 12 times.
I know.
Mike.
That was the joke.
Oh, okay. That's what's going on right now. Am I the idiot? Don't answer that. Nobody answered that. I want to thank people who are here supporting the show, watching the show live, and interrupting the show with
Yay, super chats.
supertip.gg/WATP is where you can go. KFT, I think this was in last night, right after we ended Who Are These Podcasts?
Chris, I am he one who cut your cable line because Carl made fun of me.
Old cluck 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 Taco Bell sauces. Cunt. Light him up. Just how to do it. Pepsi, Clearera, buck, buck, buck. Light up. Hi, Adam.
It still applies to the show.
It does. I'm sorry Adam missed Balin Dupree saying hi to him. Turbo 7049 coming in.
Nur der Jude wusste, dass man durch geschickte und beharrliche Propaganda dem Volk den Himmelport neu und umgekehrt das elendste Leben als Paradies präsentieren konnte. Barstool, de wusste das und Hande.
You act like you don't know multiple languages.
I'm worried about what was said there. I heard.
Yeah,
I could pick out a couple distinct words.
Yeah, we should probably translate that before we start playing these out here.
Yeah.
Brian D coming with $20. Thank you, Brian.
Hey, Carl, I don't think that video was real with the dog. Sounds like something I would make up. Cha-ching, chaz, baby bird.
Oh, you know what? There was another video with a dog that sounded like a helicopter. I'm not even kidding. And I went, this might be overdubbed. This might not even be real. So that's why I didn't play that one that was in the Discord. I'm trying to find ones that are on the up and up.
I appreciate that.
I try. Rocco Orby 2002 says, "Rest in peace, Hulk. We will never know what Bubba's wife's fish taco tasted like."
Yeah. I guess unless Bubba tells us.
Yeah, or if we just take an educated guess. There's
I guess I have an idea.
There's a couple of words in there that help clue you in. DS Koopa, RIP Ozzy. How is King Cobra handling this? Oh, we'll get to that. I do have a King Cobra update.
Oh, you do? Good. I checked he was silent yesterday, so I was worried about him.
Oh, no. He's come out. He's talked about it. In fact,
yeah, fantastic.
Mike will tell you, my first text after hearing the news was to my buddy Mike Geary.
It was. I like that. You
I said,
wonder.
I hope
what
King
did Bill
okay.
Cosby think about Malcolm Jamal Warner? You know?
Yeah,
You
I
gotta
don't
wonder
care
what
about
we
that.
think about King Cobra when Ozzy dies.
Yep, I was very concerned about the King. All right, I want to talk real quick about this fun little site called Reddit.
Who are these losers using Reddit?
What is it? Reddit!
Reddit's becoming a problem. Let me explain. When I go into our Discord, and it's free to join, whoarethese.com, you'll find a link to our Discord server, and there's a channel in there dedicated to Who Are These Socials, this show right here. People go in there, they put in suggestions. I find a lot of great stuff. You hear me talk about it throughout the show, but there's also people talking about the show and different things they've seen online. And a lot of times I get these links to Reddit. And what's on these threads sounds amazing. And I click over to it, and it's been taken down. It's been taken down by the original poster. It's been taken down by a moderator. It's been taken down by the community. It's been taken down by Reddit. Like, all the cool stuff doesn't last very long.
There are a lot of rules on Reddit. And everyone has their own individual, like you can't post links, or you can't post this or that.
You can't dox people and harass them. And
it's all a little much.
Threaten to murder their children. I know, it's like all these stupid rules. Well, there were 3 Reddit posts in a row as I was going through the prep for today. And each one I clicked on, gone, done, not there. And the reason why I bring this up is because the people who are looking at Reddit, you find some cool shit. I need download the video, get some screenshots of it. There's a way to convert Reddit videos to MP4s. That's what I do a lot of times when I'm pulling stuff from subreddits. There's a website for it. Google it. But if you can grab the stuff, because it does get taken down. And when I see something like this headline, Mike, it says, "A monkey masturbates in front of a statue of Jesus in Brazil while hundreds of people watch." And then the video has been taken off.
To be fair, I think we might have gotten taken down if we played that video based on the description.
How are we not watching this right now? This is so frustrating.
That could have been another good guess the sound.
Mike's just like, well, there's a monkey masturbating. It's definitely South America. I'm going to go Brazil.
Come on, guys. You got to make them harder. I know this one.
Right. So anyway, that's just my public service announcement to the fine folks who help us find cool stuff to watch. If it's on Reddit and it's really good, it won't be there by the time we do WATS on Thursdays at 6.
Damn shame.
Yeah, it is a shame. All right, let's head over to YouTube.
I'll stop the show and watch YouTube.
I want to talk about King Cobra, but before we get into the Ozzy stuff, he did something last week, July 16th. It was a Wednesday. And Boglin Chronicles put up a video of this showing what happened, and Hot Gilf 69 in their Discord gave me a heads up. He's, as he often is, he's on there drinking. And he's drinking at 10:55 a.m.
Okay.
And he's already been hitting the sauce a little bit at this point.
Good afternoon, YouTube. I'm sitting here polishing off a drink combo of raspberry tea and vodka. I happen to have a little bit left still, so I figured I'd go live. Dog, it ain't even 11 o'clock yet. Laughed my ass off. And your point?
Okay. So this is tough guy talk of like, yeah, this is what I do, buddy.
Yeah.
I drink.
He's a bad boy.
He is a bad boy. And he explains why people get on there and just like, hey, King Cobra, it's too early to be drinking, man. What are you doing? Why are you drunk in the AM?
All these rule followers.
Well, right. And he lets us know why these people have those opinions.
that is so my YouTube trolls in a fucking nutshell. It's like, well, I wish I could be drunk at 12 o'clock in the afternoon with like almost 600 people watching me go live. That's what my YouTube trolls are sitting there glaring at Cobra like, this is how I know my job is better than your job.
Mm-hmm.
I love that smug little giggle. That's right. I'm wasted at 11:30 a.m. and you're at work. So, look who the winner is.
He's not wrong. Whenever I see a homeless man on the train bombed out of his mind, I'm like, man, that is the life. Yeah. Now that guy knows how to live.
That guy doesn't have a care in the world until 3.5 hours from now. He's got all the cares in the world. It's going to be a problem, actually. And he explains, because he's drinking lots of different... You go through this video, and, you know, they say mixing is always a bad idea. There's that beer before liquor, never sicker thing.
Sure, I've heard those.
And yeah, so, you know, you want to be careful about that. This guy's just drinking anything with alcohol. And he's got all these different things he's doing. He's got cocktails. He's got things out of cans.
He's a mad scientist.
Bottles. Yeah, he doesn't seem to care. And you wonder, like, wow, how is he getting his hands on all of this? Well, we find out that he's very thankful that the fans are sending him alcohol right to his door.
Thank you. So thank you to the fans who send me alcohol. I appreciate it. Even if you only do it because you see me going live and you're like, oh, well, I hope he gets blackout drunk and makes an ass of himself. And it's like, not going to happen.
All right, calling a shot right there. he's been drinking since the AM, and he's chugging. And they go, and he goes, what do you guys think? I'm going to make a fool of myself?
I mean, that's a ridiculous to think our buddy Josh could make an ass of himself online.
Right.
I say impossible.
Well, that's why he called them out immediately. Like, if that's what you think's going on here, if you're sending me alcohol as a troll, then I have the upper hand on you, my friend.
Okay.
Well,
good.
let's go to 12:45 p.m. Okay. Remember, we started at 10:55 a.m.
It's a long ways away from 10:55.
I mean, in the grand scheme of things, it's not. But if you're just sitting on a chair chugging alcohol, then yeah, I can see that. All right, so he's chugging along. 12:45 comes up, and his eyes are closing. His head's nodding a little bit. Eyes are eyelids are heavy, and they're closed.
All right, that's about as good as we can ask for, if I'm being honest.
Eyelids are closed, and now he is completely passed out, head back on the chair, just out for the count. Right, so that's 12:45.
Yeah.
Let's fast forward to 1:20. Like, you follow this a little bit. You're familiar with how the internet works.
Sure.
What do you think's going to happen to this guy?
Well, I worry. Here's my fear, because I said that might be best case scenario that he fell asleep.
Yeah.
I suspect you're not fast forwarding to show him dozing off a little more. I worry there might be a bad reaction.
Yeah. Well, remember, there's people watching the stream, and he was just taunting. He was just taunting them.
Damn it! All right.
Moments ago.
I think I know.
So let's go to that was 12:45. Now we're going to go to 1:20 in the afternoon, and see what happens.
Oh, yep, might have.
He's up.
I don't think that's a neighbor.
He's up.
Like, I'll take that, Cobra. Oh, we get to interrupt Cobra while he's doing a live stream and get to watch the reaction happen live while it happens. I'm sick and tired of it.
So he's unwrapping a McDonald's Crunch Wrap while complaining that he was just awoken from his slumber so that people could watch him.
You imagine if you and I dozed off right now for 40 minutes and woke up arrogant, like, oh, you're going to, oh, you guys are going to fucking wake me up?
Fucking assholes.
I don't care about Cobra or anything that I do. You just want to see the reaction live and see how I handle it.
Okay, so you understand.
I don't know why everyone hates on the McDonald's snack wraps. These aren't that bad.
That's how you know he's really drunk. He's actually complimenting McDonald's snack wraps.
This is good stuff that McDonald's is doing. I respect it.
It's terrible.
We should knock as loudly as you can so we can get the reaction on fucking camera.
What he's describing right here is how Vince the Warrior used to fuck with Stuttering John. where he would put in special instructions to his delivery person, like
make sure you knock.
Make sure you knock really loud, and make sure to say he's a celebrity. He gets very excited when you say that, like all the little instructions you give to delivery people.
Sure.
So of course everyone's gonna send me food just to fuck with me. Because Cobra's live, and that's kind of the whole thing. Like, oh, Cobra, turn off comments. We'll show him. Proving my fucking point.
So what happens now is just nonstop delivery. As soon as he passed out, people are like right on to Uber Eats or Grubhub and just sending him shit. And then what happens, very centering John Oscar, although I'm sure this was happening with him before John, is that delivery guy shows up with pizza that isn't paid for yet.
Oh, damn it.
So then there's an argument that ensues where
this is just ruining the delivery guy's day rather than Josh.
Right. Yeah. Josh is all upset about it, and it's a whole thing. So you hear a little bit of an argument, it's kind of faint, and then he comes back over.
Like, oh my God, Cobra's live. Let's order him pizza and then not pay for it just to be a dick and waste Domino's time. Y'all are fucking disgusting. Piss off. Like, oh my God, Cobra's getting a little sleepy from the alcohol. Better fucking harass him. Here we fucking go. I'm so over this shit, dude.
He has to get back up for another knock on the door.
You know what might be good, Josh? Say to the chat, I dare you to do it again. I bet you won't.
Yeah,
maybe that'll stop it.
He can't figure it out. And then he goes, oh, you guys are going to humiliate me? Yeah, right.
Oh, you
Cobra
losers?
JFX. Yeah, I think I got this one, you idiots. So that was fun. Now, what wasn't fun is what happened this week, and that is the Prince of Darkness passing away.
No, I'm nervous to see how he's going to react.
Well, how do you think he reacts to it?
Very, very maturely?
No. This is the reaction from King Cobra after finding out that his idol, his hero, Ozzy Osbourne, has passed away.
Yeah.
Up YouTube, so idol Ozzy Osbourne has passed away, and I am absolutely just fucking devastated. I've literally cried so much in the last couple of hours that...
You've been crying so much that you have no more tears? Sorry, I couldn't resist. I won't do that again. I won't.
That's not bad.
Really cried so much in the last couple of hours that my eyes hurt from crying. Like, I am so fucking over it. Over 2025.
This guy's bawling his eyes out because a man who should have died 32 years ago finally passed away.
I like the idea. Like, that's the problem. Like, let's speed this year up now. We're over it.
Right. Yeah. 2025 is
good. It's going to happen in the next 5 months.
Well, he goes on, and there's a lot of this. I'll just play you one more clip from it.
Like, I'm beyond fucking devastated. There's not enough drugs and alcohol to numb the pain that I'm feeling right now. Like,
there is. I mean, you can't afford it, but there is.
Nothing works. It's just always going to be there the rest of my life. And that's the miserable, damnedest thing of it. I'm at a loss for words, YouTube. The world lost one of my heroes.
The world lost one of my heroes.
That's why everyone was so sad.
Yeah, right. I mean, literally, that is how I reacted. That was the first thing I thought of.
That's what Opie tweeted to Jim Norton. It was like, how do you feel about this King Cobra stuff?
Yep. The world lost one of my heroes. But he goes, I'm going to spend the rest of my life devastated by this happening. Like, you could also, like, celebrate the fact that Ozzy existed and made all this music that you love.
And
right?
if I could give Josh a little advice, it's kind of like your life is exactly the same.
Yeah.
You never met him. You have no connection to him, really, other than his music. Turn on a fucking Black Sabbath song. You're good. It's like he's still with you.
He did do that song with Post Malone in 2019. We're not going to have any more of that happening. But there's AI now, so...
That was his best stuff. But
right. Everyone says Ozzy after 2016 is like how you want to get into the guy.
Yeah.
That's the good stuff. All right. So I thought that we needed to address that since we do cover King Cobra, and that is his idol right there, Ozzy Osbourne.
Yes. I may have a bad King. It's hard to find King Cobra because I go to a YouTube channel that hasn't been updated in like months. So I'm maybe he hasn't posted.
No, you're doing it wrong.
Okay.
He's still out there doing it.
Thank
But of
God.
course, Boglim Chronicles.
Yes.
They do a great job of keeping us updated and sifting through, because this guy and Darkside Phil and Aaron Imholt and these people who just stream for hours and hours and hours, it's gotten to the point where I just need clip channels. I can't sit there and watch this shit.
It's tough to sift through because that's what I do for Aaron is like I pick an episode and find him talking about the goal. It
Right.
takes a long time to get through 4 hours.
I put too much value on my time at this point.
I know.
I
as you
realize,
should.
Right. I realize I should be spending my time doing something more productive.
Yeah. I do
than
double
watching Aaron.
speed. It doesn't help that much.
Double speed, and as soon as he starts a news story, you just start
Oh,
scrolling.
yeah. That's the
yeah.
skip ahead.
You see a clip come up, you're like, nope. Nope.
Sorry, Tucker. I'm not listening to you on this
Yeah,
one.
don't care. Do not care. Wow, you pulled a lot of stuff off of Instagram. Last week was real TikTok heavy. Today is real Instagram heavy. Let's get into it.
Blinded like Blind Mike. Don't be a douche. Instagram in the night. Blinded like Blind Mike. Check out these reels. They might make you wanna fight.
Before we get into the stuff that you found and your new guy that I'm excited about,
Okay.
I want to give you an update. Last week, was it last week? Has it only been 1 week since we played Curtis Jones, or was it 2 weeks ago?
I think that was 2 weeks ago.
Okay, yeah. I was
We
gonna
mentioned
say.
him last week. But.
Okay. So I think we were ahead of the curve on Curtis Jones. Of course, my buddy Jay sent me over right before the show started. This man on the street being interviewed in my hometown of Rochester, New York, talking about this mountain lion that was roaming the streets of the city.
Right.
And I think both of us said, this guy's a star.
It's some pizzazz. Yes.
He did. He was a character. And fortunately, he is cashing in on this.
Okay.
My other buddy, Mike, who's also a local, sent me this week, where he's now doing commercials for a local HVAC company. Check this out.
Okay.
Today we're here for a service call on this air conditioning unit. Come out with us and let's take a look. Go! Curtis, is that you?
Yeah, that's me.
What are you doing out here?
Man, I thought back here, I thought I heard a "Rawr!" the whole time. I think it's my AC. I don't know, man.
Well, man, I'll tell you what, we can't help tame that mountain lion, but we can help tame the heat. Let's get a look at
Hold
this.
on, 'cause I don't do those. I don't do none of that rattle shit. Rawr! I don't do those. I don't play like that. I don't do the roller coasters. This AC better work. It's gonna work. You gonna get it to work.
I'm all out of lines.
I'm not going to pretend this has a shelf life, but it is fun.
Hey, see, I suspect he might be an improv king too, because it doesn't feel like a lot of that was written for Curtis.
Yeah, and the other guy goes, yeah, I don't know what else to say at the end of that. So, yeah, it's a high end.
Curtis, just be you. The product will sell itself.
So Curtis Jones, my future friend here in Rochester, who will be co-hosting the show. Sorry, Adam Bush. You just don't have the charisma.
And you did call his rocket to stardom. Who could have thought when we saw that video that he could be in an HVAC commercial in
local
Rochester?
a local HVAC commercial for, I think, the third largest HVAC company in all of Rochester.
Well, it takes a while. Like Hawk Tua might be doing the first largest.
That's a good point. That's a good point. All I know is that Adam's watching this right now going, this is how I find out?
Sorry, Adam.
That was mean. All right, you discovered this guy. His name is 225.
Yeah. And
How'd
that
you find
is
this? How'd you find him?
I actually heard comedian Mike Cannon on his podcast mention this guy 225. He was saying how crazy his Instagram was, and he kind of glossed over it. And I said, it sounds like someone I should check out. At least I'm not doing my due diligence if I don't check this guy out. So he's named 225 because that's how much he benches.
Oh, is that why?
Yeah.
That even makes less sense. I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Because what we're gonna see, he's got his shirt off in a lot of these videos. He's walking around. I don't know if he's in Miami Beach or someplace like that.
Yeah.
What we're gonna see is that he has the number 225 tattooed on him 9 times at least, from what my count. From what
That's
I can
pretty cool.
It's up on his chest. It's up on one of his pecs, and then he's got him on his forearms on both sides. And I would imagine, like, wouldn't you want to be able to bench more than that someday?
Well, I like that he's like, yeah, no, he's just going for the base. He's like, I can bench at least 225. So
That's weird.
it's amazing to tattoo that all over your body and then go, you know what? I don't think I'm getting my message across. It's also going to be my name. You can call me 225, as you can see.
He also, like Tekashi 69, he spells his name with numbers and letters. So if you're looking for him, it's the number 2, W-O, and then the numbers 25, and then live.
He's a jackass, this guy.
He's such a jackass. Yes.
So if you're looking at him and thinking, why are you guys calling him a jackass? He seems pretty cool.
Yep.
What his gimmick, I guess, is he's sort of a ladies' man. I mean, you can tell by how much he can bench that he probably reels in pussy. The fly in the ointment seems to be, maybe he's more in on the joke than I realize, but it seems like he's just a guy with a lot of confidence who wants to give other men dating advice and advice on how to pick up chicks. But his success rate, based on the videos that I watched, I would say sub 15%. He doesn't have a lot of success stories in this realm.
It's a numbers game, Mike.
It
is
true.
Yep.
Yeah, based on the amount of women he's talking to, if he gets 1 out of every 100, that's still a lot. But
well, let's see. This is him. He's got a camera guy following him or someone filming him, walking behind him, so we can see him hitting on randos.
Yep, let's get it. Come on. We got it. It's right here. I'm right here. How are you? What's your name? Yui? Come on, you have a nice smile. We're hitting it off, Loki. Don't be shy, genuinely though. I'm 225. What's your name? Yui? You about to say it? She didn't say it though. Goodbye. See ya. What can we do? Nothing we can do. She was shy and honest. You know what I mean? Nothing we can do, y'all. Any chick we want, we can get. She was smiling at me and we're going to hit it off. Let's place a quick bet, y'all. Rebound from that. You know what I mean? And then with a W. Let's do it. Come on.
So now he's playing blackjack on his phone.
Whatever. You know what I mean?
And he lost.
At the end of the day, Chad, we don't take L's out here, man. You know what I mean? We go undefeated, man. No such thing as an L, man. We just walk around and do it. That's right. Come on.
He's unflappable. He's got a lot of confidence. The voice makes me wonder if it's a character. It's like a human being doesn't talk like that. But that 225 is tattooed all over him. And like you said, he does little subtle things like the nervously picking up the phone and playing blackjack. If that's a character, it's brilliantly done. It's very subtle.
Yeah. He gets rejected, and he's like, "That's all right. That's all right. We don't need that one. We got another one. I got
other things to do.
I got other things to do." It's like, let's play a game of blackjack. Oh, that sucked. Never mind. Coming back. Let's go. We got this. There's a lot of inner dialogue that's coming out, which I appreciate. I wish more people would walk around. Actually, I take that back. I wish less people would walk around talking to themselves. Well, now that I think about it, it actually is off-putting.
A couple things. First of all, I like his coping with everything because he's like, she's walking away and he's like, "Hey, come on, we're hitting it off." These are the first words he said to her. He just smiled at him and he's like, "Hey, we're hitting it off." He is like a creep deep down.
Yeah, he's gaslighting her.
What I love about him is like the opposite of Keenan Bank happens, where with Keenan Bank, people see the camera and they're like, "All right, I'll be nice to this fucking psychopath." People see the camera with him and they're still like, "No thanks, not interested in whatever this is."
Thank you. Here's another example.
I'm great. What's your name? Valley. Look at Valley over here, chat. She looks so nice. We're just
a video?
Yeah, we're doing video. We do streaming content. You look so nice. That's why I had to walk up to you and just tell you. You know,
Thank you.
I keep it real over here. No filters. Where you from?
Texas.
Texas. Shout out to Texas. W Texas in the building.
Lord,
Now on it. You look so nice. Genuinely. What are you doing later?
Going out.
Going out with me. Get your number before that. Ow, what is that? Too much aura?
Too much.
At least you made it though. Nice to meet you.
Yeah,
Take
you
care.
too.
Yep. Okay. Peace. Goodbye. What was that? At least she was honest though. Can't knock it, you know? She made it, y'all. So I try to tell you guys, man, you come out here with Max out of aura. Some will be real, some won't be. She was real about it. I gotta go though, you know? All right. Any shit we want, we can get. I'm out of here. Let's go.
All right. I have to say, first off, she was pretty cute. I think he gave up way too fast.
That's true. Yeah, he has like shockingly low confidence for someone doing.
Yes. So this is what I wrote down. He either has way too much confidence or zero confidence.
Yeah.
There's nothing in between. Because he'll walk around like, whatever, I'll get another chick. I don't give a shit. And just walk around like, I don't care. Meanwhile, you know, he's like, "Oh, you're going out tonight? You're going out with me. What's your number?" He could have followed up with a couple more questions after that.
Right, because even though he seems like a douchebag, like just to go up to a girl, but yo, what's good, girl? You looking good? I like your smile. What's good? Like that seems douchey to me, but it does take a tremendous amount of confidence, and it works. Like that works out in the world. So that's
it works with fat chicks, Mike. I mean, what are we talking about?
I guess maybe, but it's not my style necessarily. But I assume it works with people. I've seen the Jersey Shore, Yeah. But like she doesn't even say. I guess he just gives off this vibe where she's like, "Oh, I'm going out tonight," and he's like, "With me?" And she's like, "Oh, no. I'm sorry.
no, I'm like friends. I'm not a loser.
No,
of course.
I apologize for giving off that vibe.
But what if a girl says yes to him? Because I haven't watched all these videos, so maybe this happens. But like, what if a girl says yes to him and then they start dating? What does he do all day?
Oh, right, his career is ruined.
Yeah, he wouldn't know what to do with himself. He walks up to girls and just be like, "Sorry, I'm taken. Hey, lady, what's your name? All right, sorry, I'm taken."
She's like, "Yeah, that's what someone should do." She's like, "Yeah, okay," and he's like, "No, I meant like go out with me," and she's like, "Yeah, no, I understand."
Yeah, let's go right now. He's like, "Oh shit, I got plans." So this is him hitting it off with a girl.
Take me to karaoke. How are you? What's your name? Yui? What's your name? Bree. Come back, Bree. We're hitting it off low key, Bree. Where's Bree from with her dog? What kind of dog do you have?
She's a Shih Tzu.
Nice. I'm a Rottweiler.
Oh, wow.
How's your day going? Good?
Good. I'm staying away from big dogs.
Okay, well, the big dog you want is right here. Let me get your number real quick.
Unavailable. I'm recovering.
From
Actually a dog attack.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not going to attack you. So you love.
I appreciate it, though. I do. It was really nice to talk to you.
So nice to meet you. Take care. I'm out of here.
Jojo says bye.
See you, Jojo. I'm out of here. Peace. Goodbye. Nothing we can do. On to the next team for me. And we are going to throw $25 on a quick bet, y'all. Let's see what happens, man.
All right, let's go.
Rebound. Got it.
Got it.
And that's it, y'all. Nice. I've been telling you guys, man. You know what I mean? Figure out a way to rebound always, man. And that's it. Take the $25 cash, man, and bounce. See you later. Any check we want, we can get. I'm out of here. Peace. Goodbye.
That girl's excuse was she's recovering from a dog attack. I'd be like, where, in your vagina?
That's rough improv. Oh, I'm not dating. A dog bit me.
Yeah, like, what is that? Your mouth seems fine. What do you mean? We can go out tonight. What does that have to do with anything?
And he's got to learn a second level. But again, I'm no dating expert, certainly, but I don't know that I would ask a girl for her number right after hello. He's like, "Yeah, what's good, girl? What's your number?" And she's like, "Oh, Jesus! Like, I don't want you texting me."
All right. I mean, you can block people, I suppose. Doesn't seem like bridge too far.
A second level, but like that's why I think this guy is great. Like, unless it's a character, because it seems like he's perfectly encapsulated. No self-awareness, because even like his name 225 is like, I think he's a shorter guy, so for him it's like a great amount to bench, but no one's like, "Oh my God, right. 225, you should name yourself that and tattoo it all over your body." That's a great achievement.
What do you do, like 10 reps of 12 at 225? What are we talking about? Oh, just the one time you did that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, if Barry Bonds changed his name to 756 or whatever the fucking, it's like, okay, that's an achievement.
That makes sense.
You did something no one else has done. But
all right, we got one more from this guy.
We're okay.
I'm great. What's your name?
Are we going to be on the internet?
Yeah, we're on live stream right now, actually.
Oh, okay. We're good then.
Oh, great. Nice to meet you guys. Take care.
Is it a trivia question?
No trivia. Raw and real. I do live streaming, so I just chop it up with nice women, bring the energy. Let's have a good time. What are you guys up to over here? Just gossiping?
Well, we're just catching up. But if you had a good trivia question, I would answer it.
Let me get your number real quick. I'm scared out of you.
Oh, well, we both have boyfriends.
Upgrade?
No, thank you. No. Okay,
Nice to meet you. See ya. Peace. Goodbye.
Too far.
Nope. Straight to the point. See ya. Not there. Yeah, I keep it real. You know what I mean? Straight to the point, man. I tell you guys, bro. I ain't out here to play games, bro. You know me? Come on, bro. I ain't gonna play no games, man. We keep it moving, yo. Straight to the point. See ya. That's it. I ain't gonna do a trivia question, man. Kidding me? Dropping game, keeping it real. No trivia over here, y'all. What the heck?
I do like that. The girls at first are just like, "Oh, am I going to be the next Haktua girl? What are we going to ask me a question or something?" Yeah. And he goes, and he could have played into it. He could have been like, "Yeah, you know," he could have made a trivia question up. Could have been about his dick, whatever he could have done. And just went, no.
There's no second level. It's just give me your number.
Right? Yeah. I don't talk to you about what you want to talk about. You talk to me about what I want to talk about. That's your phone number.
I'm talking to you saying nothing, and I would like to be texting you saying nothing.
Yeah, that's a good point too. What would the follow-up text be?
He has nothing to say to these people.
Yo, what up, what up?
I'll blame the girl a little bit in this respect. Why would you look at this man and think, well, you must have a question that's difficult to answer? It's like, no.
Yeah, that is weird.
He's not particularly educated.
What do you have, a riddle? What are we doing here? I wouldn't have assumed that either. That's a good point.
Yeah, he's fun. It might be a little one note, so I don't know how frequently we'll cover him, but I thought he was fun to show everyone.
All right. Well, yeah, I really like when he walks away from being rejected. I like the way he pumps himself back.
It's all good. All good. You know what I'm saying?
We got this. I'm not playing no trivia shit. And I like when they go, you have a boyfriend. He goes, upgrade? That's good. That's a good line.
See, again, that's where it's like, it's confident. That takes tremendous confidence to throw that line out there.
No, it's
but
not.
Immediately he's like, it's fine.
Right. That's what I mean. Don't
worry about it.
I don't think that's confidence. I think that's one that he's got in the chamber ready to go. He probably hears that a lot. I got a boyfriend. Upgrade?
Right.
All right. Matt Fish in our Discord server finally found a good use of AI. I've been waiting for this for a long time now. So what happened was this girl, she posted this on her Instagram. Apparently her boyfriend cheated on her and let her know about it by creating an animated hamster to explain what happened.
I think I hooked up with a girl at the club last night. Please forgive me. At least I was honest and told you I'm really sorry. Cantina.
Could you imagine getting that message from your boyfriend?
It's ballsy because there's no soft selling. I thought it was going to be a big lead up, like, oh, it's a cute little hamster.
No.
by the end, she finds out.
I think I hooked up with a girl at the club last night, but what are you going to do?
Gibsies?
Huh? And so she wrote on her Instagram, he cheated and somehow expected points for coming clean, like telling me made it less awful. Like, I didn't lie. It was supposed to make it easier to forgive. He's still messaging, so she did not respond well to the hamster. And she says, still saying it didn't mean anything. That's always good too.
I guess if we're
looking for strange,
if we're scoring, because she's saying he's looking for points. I guess if there's a score, him doing that, putting in the effort to create a hamster video is better than nothing, right? It's something.
No. Remember what Patrice O'Neill, remember the famous Patrice O'Neill bit about cheating?
Mm-hmm.
Guys care so much about their ladies, they don't even want you to find out about it. Like, they go
fair.
out of their way to make sure, because they know it's going to hurt your feelings.
That's a good point.
So they love you so much that they don't even want you to know about that shit, because that's going to bother you.
You know what? The man was very wise. I don't think he would have created a hamster video, now that I think about it.
It's a very wise man. There's no way he's coming clean before he gets caught.
That's fair.
And explaining that he cheated. That's a weird strategy, to be honest.
Oopsies. And that's one you can really only use once. You can't use if you send her the hamster video 7 times, it's going to get a little old, I think.
Yeah. 2 weeks later, you see an animated frog. You're like, oh, I know what this is going to fucking be. I know exactly what this is going to be. God damn it. Oh, I thought it was a fantasy football draft last night. Okay. I see what's up. I want to remind everyone, if you want to interrupt the show, supertip.gg/WATP. And while you make it about you, it helps out the show. And it's why we're here, everybody.
Yay, super chats.
Lady K, ask your review girl if she wants to be my DirecTV support rep. She can come over and help raise my wideband satellite dish. If you catch my drift, all.
Yeah, I'm sure John's paying attention and is hoping for either Annie or Megan, whichever review girl he's talking about there. That's a reference to, we were playing Stuttering John clips from Stephanie Miller's show yesterday on WATP.
Oh, okay.
And John tells this story about calling to cancel DirecTV, and the rep sounds hot, so he invites her to his comedy show, and she drives 3 hours, and then they hook up, and then she gave him free DirecTV for life.
I mean, that's...
And everyone in the studio staring at him like, uh-huh. And he's like, no, it's for real. A true story. I went, okay, John.
So the customer service woman has the ability to give out free DirecTV.
That was what I said. I assume you haven't seen the segment yet.
I have not yet. No, I heard the first time you guys talked about stuff.
That's exactly what I said. I'm like, I don't think they give customer service reps the ability to give out freebies for life. DirecTV, that'd be crazy if they did that.
And of course, with the responsibility of answering our phones,
Yes.
you get to give out lifetime passes, but use them wisely.
But only if they make it come. Only if they give it to you real good.
If
So
they're
dumb.
former radio stunt boys, is when we usually like to give them out.
So dumb. Captain Cheese coming in says, did you hear that Trisha Paytus had a kid yesterday? Was Ozzy reborn as her half-orc child? Well,
That's a legitimate theory I've been hearing thrown around.
it's actually where I was going next.
Wow.
So it works out very well. It's a brilliant segue. We do have some Trisha Paytus news. She posted up on her Instagram. God, so many people sent this to me too. They know how much Trisha Paytus annoys the hell out of me.
Oh, same actually. Yeah.
And I'm not even a person who can be annoyed by influencers.
It's your
very
job.
difficult.
You're supposed to enjoy them.
Right. It's very difficult for me to be annoyed by influencers. Like, whatever, they're doing their thing, I'm doing my thing. But Trisha Paytas finds new fucking ways to do it. And she just had her third baby.
Yeah.
And the third baby is named Aquaman Moses Paytus Hockman.
It's really
Aquaman.
cool. Yep. At least she didn't make it about herself, you know? Yeah, she gave the kid a name that the kid will cherish forever.
The first comment on her Instagram post is, you need to be banned from naming a child ever again. Aquaman?
Yeah.
What do people respond to that? Things people do for fame. I know about 20 Calebs, but how many Aquamans do you know?
It's true. It's a good point.
Luckily, I only know one Aquaman, and he's a fictional character.
Exhausting.
All right. Well, let me just flip through these.
And here's the
real
other thing,
quick.
too, is like when Gwyneth Paltrow named her kid Apple or whatever.
Yeah.
It probably was for attention, but it was like one of the early ones. Trisha is now doing that to be like all the other people that are made fun of. That's what's really gross about it. He's like, oh, I want to be cool like Jay-Z and Beyonce and name my kid something weird. So I'm just going to come up with an even weirder name. I'll name it Aquaman.
Well, Mike, you probably didn't see all these photos that I'm flipping through right now.
No.
More offensive than naming your son Aquaman is the fact that she's wearing an Aquaman shirt. She's laying in the bed of the hospital.
Right.
Wearing an Aquaman shirt, holding Aquaman, and eating sushi.
Oh.
And it's not just one roll of sushi here. I am talking about...
That's not how she does it.
No. This could feed a family of 4. The amount of sushi that's sitting next to her that she's enjoying right here.
Jesus. We'll all probably feel pretty silly when we find out her grandfather was named Aquaman, and it's a family name.
Aquaman the Third, we find out his name is. Literally every superhero is better than Aquaman, except for like Supergirl and Wonder Woman. But of the male superheroes,
it goes without saying. Yeah.
Do you remember this show Entourage?
I do. Vinny
joke-
Chase was Aquaman.
The joke of that show is that they never make a movie about Aquaman.
Ridiculous.
Right.
Yes.
So we'll have this fictional character who got a leading role in Hollywood be playing Aquaman. That was literally the joke. When they actually started making Aquaman movies, I'm like, you guys know this is a joke, right? No one cares about Aquaman.
That's the other gross thing too. Is like she named her kid because she thinks Jason Momoa is hot or something.
Oh, you're right.
Take this seriously, Trisha.
I didn't even piece that together.
Yeah.
She probably wants him on the show or something.
Oh, and this will be a good way to do it. Hey, I named my kid after you. Ha ha.
So Mike sends me over this Instagram post with all these photos of beautiful Aquaman, the new
Just
one.
privately to celebrate. I didn't think we'd talk about it on the show. I just thought you and I would be happy.
Right. And then everyone's wondering, like, who would care about this? Like, why would...
Yeah. And you've asked this before. Who's
I
a
have.
Trisha Paytas fan?
Yes.
And by God, I think I found him.
You found one. This is incredible. We're watching a woman who's working at a doctor's office. Oh, being alerted of this news.
Trisha Paytas announced her baby name. No! No! Oh my God, this is so exciting. I'm gonna shut up. It's Aquaman. No, it's not. No, it's not. That's a lie. No, I swear. You're straight up lying. No, I'm not. I'm not lying. Aquaman? Yeah.
All right, so she's covering her mouth with both of her hands. She can't believe the news she just got. Is working in a doctor's office the most boring thing you could possibly do? If this is exciting news to you, You need to find something else in life.
Also makes you worry about your next medical exam.
Yes.
What the hell's going
I
on?
don't want a
today?
blood draw from this woman. She's hysterical over the name Aquaman for Trisha Paytas' son.
And just the reaction, because I get being like, really? Like, that's fucking stupid. She's
Right.
more like, oh my, no, that is so Trisha. Oh my
Yeah.
God. I can't believe
It
it.
says on the screen right now, my heart is racing. There's no way. She's very excited about this.
Why would your heart be racing?
No way. There's no way. You're straight up lying, man. No, look at her Instagram. Oh my God.
Yeah, don't worry about that patient who's been waiting for an hour and a half. Check out her Instagram.
Ma'am, I'm bleeding.
You'll be fine. Put pressure on the wound. I told you that 34 minutes ago.
No.
That is so sad.
It'd be great if they're like, Dr. Johnson to radiology, and she's like, all right, I gotta go. She's got like an important job.
Yeah, right. Yes. Just surgeon right there. Well, Mike, we don't have a time capsule of the demise of the Roman Empire. There's a lot of speculation. There's a lot of conversations around why this empire fell. But for the United States of America, by golly, we're going to have a lot of examples people can point to and be like, gosh, America was a superpower for all those years. What happened?
Some student one day raises their hand, and why did they care about the name of Trisha Paytas' baby? And the teacher is like, that's the thing. We don't know. We don't know why they
We'll
care.
never understand that. Why did the dinosaurs go extinct? We're not sure. All right. This is what the super chatter was alluding to. There is a rumor that Aquaman is actually the reincarnation of Ozzy Osbourne.
Get out of town.
And the reason for that is because people are piecing together. Every time a big celebrity dies, Trisha has a new baby.
Every time, huh?
It started with Malibu Baby, or I'm sorry, Malibu Barbie.
Yeah.
Paytas Hockman. And that was Queen Elizabeth II, who died right
Right.
before that. And then Elvis was
Are
born.
they all British?
No, Elvis was born, and that was Pope Francis.
Okay.
Had passed away. And then, of course, this third child, Aquaman, Ozzy Osbourne, passed away just hours before. Now, Mike, you might say, yeah, but what does Variety Magazine have to say about this horse shit?
Sure,
Well, don't worry,
that's what I was thinking.
I looked it up for us. Bizarre Trisha Paytas baby reincarnation theory goes viral after Ozzy Osbourne's death.
That's a good way to celebrate Ozzy, you know?
The internet is a weird, wild place. The latest example, a strange and illogical meme that correlates the births of YouTube creator and podcaster Trisha Paytas' children with the deaths of prominent figures, and posts that Paytas kids are reincarnation of the recently departed, went viral after news of the heavy metal icon Ozzy Osbourne had died. The Trisha Paytas baby theory first cropped up in 2022 following the death of Queen Elizabeth II on September 8th of that year, with Paytas' daughter Malibu Barbie born less than a week later. So Queen Elizabeth's old, took her a week to get over there. It's like, all right, I'm coming. Hold on.
What a wretched woman. I didn't know about this baby name thing before this incident.
Oh, you did?
What a horrible mother. No.
Yeah. No, she's garbage.
Jesus Christ.
This is a garbage person. This is why
I thought we just insulted her based on her personality, not her.
No.
morals.
Like, we hate Trisha Paytas for a multitude of reasons.
Now I know.
There's no reason to even care about this woman. That's the crazy part about it. That's what I mean. When you say, like, I don't think I care about this, but I do. I can't think of a reason why I would care. I'm a very reasonable person.
Yes.
I can't think of a reason I would care about any influencer, any internet personality doing anything. And then this idiot names her son Aquaman, and I'm like, God damn it.
All right, you've made me care. You should
but
have named
this-
it Sabbath to really get these rumors
Well,
going.
okay, so these, I don't think she started these rumors. I
I know,
think
I
people
know.
with a lot of time on their hands are. And I actually was getting people sending me this meme about how these celebrities are dying and then she's having kids and it must be correlated. Well, listen to this. The Trisha Paytas baby theory first cropped up in 2022. Like I said, Queen Elizabeth died September 8th. Malibu Barbie born September 14th. The 2024 birth of Paytas' second daughter, Elvis, didn't actually line up with any famous death but showing how resilient conspiracy theories can be, the hive mind has somehow tied the baby to Pope Francis, who died nearly a year later.
What?
Doesn't make any fucking sense.
There's got to be a celebrity that died between Pope Francis.
Celebrities die all the time. So, yeah. So Variety set me straight. For a minute there, I was thinking, like, is this Ozzy Osbourne?
Well, it's good that Variety, who moralizes against celebrities all the time, it's good they didn't capitalize on a legend's death just for clicks on a ridiculous story.
Oh, no, Mike, that's specifically what I just read for you.
Oh, I must have misunderstood.
Yeah, no.
I thought it was good journalism.
good journalism. Where do you find that? South Park, I guess.
Yeah.
Or Tim Dillon.
Yes.
You see the shit with Tim Dillon lately?
And Alex Jones, yeah.
Yeah. People are angry with Tim, it seems like. But it was a fun conversation, if you ask me.
I know. He respects Alex Jones. What's the big deal?
And vice versa.
Yeah. Oh, very much so.
Very, very much
Alex
so.
loves Tim, yeah.
All right. We got a couple more super tips coming in. Supertip.gg/WATP.
Super chat now. God's gonna read a super chat. Super chat. Oh, come on now. Mike would do it, but he can't. Hey! Woo!
We might need to do a new jingle for super tips over here. KFT, Carl's Frosted Tips coming in.
Rip Hulk Hogan and Ozzy. Also, Bill Cosby's kid. At least he wasn't a dirty J. Hear that, Portnoy? Fuck you. Pay me.
Hey, Lady K, I want to spar you. I will be at the Olive Garden in Cape Coral from 3 p.m. Monday and Thursday on alternating weeks.
All right. See you there, buddy. I know when I'm in the heat, the humidity of Cape Coral in July and August, I'm always thinking hearty Italian food.
Yeah, definitely.
You
and
know?
If John had to be somewhere on alternating weeks, there's no way he'd fuck up that schedule. What do you mean? It's Thursday.
It's the third Thursday, John. Ah, shit. Is it? Kip Smith coming in.
Okay, play the clip I just fully explained. So 2 seconds in, I can say, wait, I forgot to mention.
I too hate when he does that.
Oh no, you get some
do I do
instant get some instant feedback from
I apologize.
From the people. Do you though?
Not really. I
I
can't
knew
see
it.
what clip you're setting up, so when I hear it, I think, oh, maybe I can add something. But
Yeah, Mike's actually better at this than most people, for being honest. All right, John Cerasani, familiar with this guy?
Very much so.
He's a self-made man. He used to be in B2B sales, working for the man.
I'm sorry.
making-
Am I familiar with him? He's my biggest fan. I forgot to send you this.
True.
He commented on 2 more of my videos.
What?
He keeps commenting.
Why are you not sending me this shit?
I screenshotted one of them. One of them's on Blind Mike Project Twitter. But now he's just getting into arguing with us on the videos. Like, do you remember maybe the last time we talked about him? We were saying, hey, he's probably lying about this Meta censoring him. Like he got banned from Instagram.
Yeah.
Instagram Live, whatever it was.
Yeah.
He left a long post. I didn't screenshot it because it was so long, explaining why he's like, actually, they didn't tell me why. Like he's arguing with us in YouTube comments.
Mike, this is the first time I'm ever going to say this on the show.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You fucked up.
I know.
How are we not reading this long? The fact that he has the time to respond to this.
Yeah, you're
in
probably
your
right.
YouTube comments. How are we not reading this? That's hilarious.
In my mind, I was like, I don't want to keep bragging that John Cerasani is a big fan of mine. But you're probably right. That does make sense.
Yeah, because Bert Kreischer is watching these segments that we do. He would have loved that.
Right.
Like, how do I
Kimmel's
get to
probably
respond to
aware
my
of us.
stuff?
We could be
right.
guest hosting.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Well, if you're not familiar, John Cerasani was in B2B sales, and he was working for the man, and he was only making a few $100,000 a year. And he said, I could do better than this. And he started his own company, and then he sold it. And then he said, I'll never work another day in my life. And now he has 50 jobs. He's a podcast host. He's a professional blackjack player. He's an Instagrammer.
Yes, he's an author.
Yep, he's author. Yeah, he's written multiple books. Yeah. He puts on conventions. He has created different TV shows similar to The Apprentice.
That's true. Yeah,
he's got a lot of things.
He has
going
done
on.
all that. When you
when
line it up like that, it looks like a good resume.
Well, what I'm saying is, it doesn't seem like he's just like sitting at a beach somewhere. I often hear Chad Zumock say, which is a crazy thing to say, but he often says, oh, if I had that guy's money, you think I'd be on the internet? I'd just be on the beach just doing nothing. You're like, oh, that's really sad. I'm sorry to hear that you have no motivation in life. That
It's also
sucks.
kind of doing nothing now, more or less.
Well, I would agree with you. It'd be more productive to just sit at the beach, stare at the waves. But John Cerasani likes to brag about how he doesn't have to work anymore. And then all I do is see him hustling and working, which it's commendable. I don't have a problem with that. I'll continue to work forever. It's not about the money for me. I enjoy what I do. But I would never come out here and be like, guys, I made so much money. I don't have to do shit. It's like
It feels a little Gen Pop, I think is what you're saying. If you want to relate to the kids.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, that's the point I was trying to make. All right. So someone actually sent me a clip of him back in his hotel at the Aria or something. And he was counting his money, his winnings from the weekend. And it goes on so long and it's so douchey, I didn't bring it. But he literally sits there and he's got stacks of, $10,000 and $5,000 at a time, hundreds. He's throwing those down on the table. And then he's got his chips and he's reading through the chips and he's got all those. And it all adds up to $180,000, which he claims he's up $30,000 because he had $150,000, whatever. He was way down, he was way up, all the stupid gambling stories you always hear. Well, in this clip that you've brought for us, apparently he is taking the casinos for a ride.
Oh yeah.
He's making so much money at these casinos. They don't want him to leave Vegas.
I believe I asked you in the notes. Is there a hint of sarcasm? It doesn't seem like it to me.
All right, let's watch it together.
Yeah.
And then let's figure out if this is real, if he's being serious or not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just got off a damn airplane after sitting on the runway for an hour. Dude, Foxwoods called United Airlines and said, don't let John Cerasani leave this area with our money. Pretend there's an engine delay or something. Get him off the plane. But you're not going to give me that easy, Foxwoods. I'm going to go get a hotel nearby or something, buddy. You're not going to give me that easy, pal. I ain't going all the way back.
So Foxwoods, that's in like Connecticut, right?
Yes.
The tri-state area?
Yep.
So he's claiming that Foxwoods called in a favor to United Airlines to be like, hey, there's a guy we want to get back at the casino to gamble.
Stop
more.
that man.
Yeah, he made too much money off of us. He just pretend the airplane's busted. And they're like, what about the other 240 people on this plane? Like, fuck those people. This guy's taking us for all we have.
And to your point, the amount is probably like $30,000.
I don't know.
It's
I don't
never
know
a bundle where Foxwoods would be like, we need to get that back. Who let him leave?
To that point, if there's a guy leaving the casino with a shit ton of money in winnings, he's not getting on a commercial United jet.
That's another good point.
he's getting on a private plane and flying out of Connecticut from there.
Yeah. He's not sitting in a chair where the flight attendant can bang his knee with the cart.
Right. So the question is that a joke? Is he acting?
I don't know. The caption is like, I'm on to you or something like that. He's laying into it if it is, but I'll put it this way. I scrolled a ways through his Instagram. There's not a ton of jokes in there. So.
Right. That's the thing. He's never trying to be funny or do shtick from what I could tell.
Right.
Now, I totally missed an opportunity. I was hanging out with Primetime Alex Stein when I was down in Dallas. I totally forgot to talk. We talked about a lot of things. I did not talk to him about John Cerasani.
Well, you did mention him on the show because Alex was like,
I did bring him
he
on the
bought me
show.
steak once. But
yeah. I did. We did bring it up on the show, but I didn't get to talk to him like in private because we were talking about a lot of behind the scenes.
Oh,
people
okay,
and,
gotcha.
Like really getting into what's up with things.
Yeah. Maybe he'd let you in on some secrets if he has them.
But all right, I guess what are we gonna say? Jury's out on this one.
I'll call it a wash.
Call it a wash?
It's so ridiculous that it has to be a joke. So I guess we'll call it a joke for now.
Okay. All right.
Until he proves otherwise.
Well, this one you said this one feels forced.
So this is the exact opposite of a joke, where he is tugging at our heartstrings. Put it this way: for any fans of The Office, think of the episode where Michael falls in love with the chair model, and see if you can find any similarities in this video.
Came across this Instagram page and looks like the girl runs track at Florida State, or she got a scholarship recently and it was going to one or the other. And I start sifting through her page and you see captions like this, where she was, talking about mental health awareness. And if you read through, it looks like maybe she was having some problems of her own there.
So this is just someone
Well, last
totally
week,
random.
this
I
post
found
came-
her page completely randomly.
It seems to me this is similar to Deshaun Watson. Do I need to say anything more?
So I'm following a 17-year-old.
There's certain people who creep on girls on Instagram. You know?
I just like her page slapped me in the face, and I was like, "Oh, who are you? I guess I have to follow you now." Oops.
Yeah, he could have said my daughter's friend, or made some kind of connection there.
This account that pushed follow by itself, and then I was forced to look at it.
Good points.
Of her own there. Well, last week this post came up, and it's her parents must have got her Instagram or something, but it's explaining that she lost her battle with depression and anxiety. And just as a parent, I'm looking at this, and with 2 kids around that age, but not everything appears what it is on the surface, and I know.
Wait a second. People lie about what's really going on in their lives when they're on social media. John, is this true?
Yeah.
Are there people who are putting on a facade that they're all successful and never lose at blackjack and are having the world's greatest lifestyle ever, but they're just putting that on Instagram? Is that actually true?
That's why I always say treat everyone like they might kill themselves, and the world would be a nicer place.
I've never treated you like that. You might.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
I'm doing it wrong. I apologize. I'm kind of a dick now that I think about it.
Not everything appears what it is on the surface, and I know I come across a little brutal sometimes, but you never know what someone's going through, and cherish every day, man.
That's the takeaway?
This is a man who brings up strangers' Instagram profiles and is like, this guy looks like a fucking loser with a dog wife.
Yeah, look at this guy's fat wife. That Shane Gillis joke at the ESPYs. Well, if he won 6 Super Bowls, would be sitting next to a dog wife.
Exactly.
That's fucking hilarious.
But that's what Cerasani does, is like, oh, your wife's a pig, and you're a bald loser.
He shows the photos while he's calling them out. Then he goes, I don't know why Meta took my account offline. I don't know what's going on.
And then some piece of ass that he follows on Instagram kills herself. And John's like, God, I never thought about humanity and how precious it was.
But also, when you're talking about someone offing themselves, cherishing every day is not the message for that.
No.
Like, I cherish every day not because I think I might off myself tomorrow. I'm pretty sure I won't.
Yeah, the message is usually more like, "Hey, there's help out there."
Yeah, right. There's reasons. There's reasons to live. Like it's gonna get better.
Reach out to a friend. Yeah,
it's always darkest before the dawn.
Do you think, based on that post, do you think John's aware? And I hate to even say this because it'll consume his entire schedule. Does he know people die every day?
Oh shit.
That could be really troubling to him.
Well, hold on. Is that true? I mean, I know this week we've had a few people die, but is it every day?
Even people on Instagram sometimes.
Oh no.
I know.
That's awful.
John's like, what is this? John's looking at the obituary section.
I do have to make sure though, maybe I'll put it in my suicide letter, all my passwords to my social media accounts, so that my family can go in and put nice little updates for people.
Oh, that's a good. You know what? That's a good point too.
How do they get her Instagram?
Yeah, so they get into her Instagram and they're like, "Bad news, gang, she's dead."
Right? Yeah, this whole thing is weird. Because
even celebrities, like if you go look at Norm Macdonald's last tweet, it's about golf. It's not his son being like, "Dad passed away today."
Sadly, I've had a number of my classmates pass away who I was friends with, and their social media just stopped.
Right.
There wasn't like a final, like, this is my last post, gang.
Please sign into Facebook. Let them know I'm no longer with them.
I wish I'd kept up on my TikTok more. Wish I had more followers.
That's a good point. I didn't even realize it could just be a lie. But
yeah, I mean, none of it makes any sense.
Yeah.
Okay, we have one more video from John. And John, since you are watching, I'm going to tell you I like this one.
Oh, that's nice of you.
I like this video. I want everyone to pay attention to this. I think this is actually good advice.
Okay.
Here's a not Gen Pop way to see if you connect with a girl on a first date. You know she's pretty, you're vibing, but is she too into herself? Is she a little uppity, or does she have a sense of humor? Okay? At some point on the first date, it's going to come up, what is your type? Okay? And you say, well, my type is the 3 Bs. This is after she said that she likes guys. She's not attracted to money, but she likes success. Okay, lady, you don't care about the money. It's just success. Got it. Got it, lady. Okay? And then you say, all right, well, I like the 3 Bs. What are the 3 Bs? Well, the first one is you either say blonde or brunette, whichever your type is, okay? And then you say either boobs or butt. One of those 2 Bs. You can't say both, all right? And then you make her guess what the third one is, all right? And oftentimes, if you said boob for the second one, they're going to then guess butt. If you said butt, they're going to then guess boobs. You say, nope, that's not it. And then sometimes, if they're really thinking, they're going to say brains, okay? Nope, not it. You make them guess, and then finally, they run out, and they're stumped. Just tell me. And you say the third B is blowjobs. So they go, oh my God. And based on that reaction right there, that's when you're going to figure out if they like you or not, okay? They're either going to laugh and think it's endearing and cute, or they're going to think you're a disgusting scumbag, okay? And it doesn't...
But remember, first you have to tell them you have millions of dollars in the bank. All right, this is good advice. This will work, but your date has to know you have millions of dollars in the bank.
Endearing feels like the wrong word. Like maybe a girl would go, okay, all right, that's kind of funny.
I get it. Yeah,
like
yeah,
I just go, I like blowjobs.
Right. I think the response to that would be like, that's your type?
I like getting my prick sucked.
Yeah, we're talking about a type. That's a sexual act.
Yeah, open mouthed. That's my type.
What kind of girls are you into? Anal? That's not the answer to that question. Just so you know.
That's a good point.
All right.
Scumbag, okay? And it doesn't matter like what your regular personality is. They have a choice at that moment, either to laugh it off or get rid of you.
It doesn't matter what your personality is. Like, let's say you're a shy guy, and on your first date, you're like, I love blowjobs.
Hey, what kind of guys do you like? Because I like girls that suck my dick. Sorry, I'm not very confident.
Yeah, I'm kind of shy, but if you ignore the balls, I get upset about that. Just FYI.
Okay? It's very indicative, dude. It doesn't mean they like to give blowjobs or have to give you a blowjob. It has nothing to do with it. How they react to that joke will tell you
that
if you guys got a
classic
future
joke.
together. Actually, will tell you if they even like you or not. All right? You're welcome.
It's actually not the worst advice. I'm not even kidding with you. That's not the worst icebreaker.
I would advise a different joke, maybe. I totally get what he's trying to say, but the joke is he names a couple things, and then she's like, all right, what is it that you like? Blowjobs.
Well, hold on. It wasn't that crass.
Blowjobs.
Hold on. No. I actually, I'm with John on this one.
Yeah.
Oh, with me, my type is the 3 Bs. Now, where he got off there is he goes, you either say blonde or brunette based on what you prefer. No, based on what she looks like.
What she is, yeah.
Yeah. And butts and boobs especially. Like if this girl's an A cup, you go, I'm into butts. You know, like, oh, okay, good. You know, that's how you play it. You don't sit there with an A cup, just be like, I really like boobs. They're just like, oh, okay. Well,
yeah.
I don't care what the third B is then.
I'm making fun of him, but I'm building a house with a girl who my first words to her were, have you ever measured your throat before? So I guess it does work.
It's a pretty good pickup line too.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe you should tell 225 about that.
Yeah, we should send him this video.
That's not a terrible idea.
Yeah.
225 and John Cerasani might team up.
A collaboration.
That'd be a fun collab. Could you imagine if we had that kind of power over here at WATS?
It would be nice. We've always fantasized about collaborations. Like, imagine if Stuttering John and Woke Dad did a political show together.
Yep.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, I know. I think we could make it happen.
I hope so.
Anonymous coming in, supertip.gg/WATP says, I'm actually worried that some guy in the casino named Sam Rothstein is going to take Cerasani to a back room and beat his hand with a hammer.
And maybe if the county commissioner will come and debate me.
I don't think you have to worry about that with John Cerasani. He talks a big game, but I think he'll be all right.
Yeah.
Mike, let's head over to TikTok because we still have not talked about Hulk Hogan and what's going on with that whole debacle.
TikTok.
TikTok society by the Chinese to fuck up the minds of our youth and some other people too. So let's talk quite a lot about these TikTokers we stalk and know. TikTok fucking blows.
So you were my first text when I found out about Ozzy because of King Cobra.
Right.
My first text when I found out about Hulk Hogan was, of course, Vinnie Paulino.
I had a feeling he's honestly the first person I thought of as well.
Of course.
Yeah.
So I text Vinnie Paulino and he writes me back, Bubba was right.
I wondered about that because what odd timing, right? Bubba just said it a couple weeks ago.
Well, this is a TikTok from 6 days ago that I'm going to play for you. Matt Fish in the Discord gave me a heads up on this as well. And this is Bubba, who him and Hulk Hogan have a past.
Yes.
We all know about the sex tape. We know about Bubba giving his wife to the Hulkster.
Generous guy.
Very generous guy. She seemed to enjoy it. I did watch the video. Anyway, this is Bubba from 6 days ago on his TikTok.
I have people that are speculating that he's being kept alive on a machine. Now, I don't know that to be true at all, but I have heard from pretty reliable sources that he's being kept alive on a machine, and if he's not being kept alive on the machine, he's pickled. He's pickled himself. He'll never be the same. Whether it was a faulty heart valve or whether it was the fact that they were doing this back and neck procedure, supposedly in doing that procedure, they had to actually move his esophagus over a little bit to get into the back and neck area, and in doing that's where the complications came, or whether they nicked a vocal cord or they nicked his esophagus. There's just so many reports coming back that he may never ever be the Hulk Hogan that we knew. He may not be capable ever for the rest of his life.
I gotta pause it real quick because something is bothering the hell out of me, and this is a visual thing, so I apologize. But when I was over at Drew Lane Studios, the chairs there have wheels on them, and I couldn't stop moving. I sit in chairs that do not have wheels in the studio for a very specific reason. Bubba is swaying back and forth in a rhythmic pattern that he cannot stop doing. And I get it. You're a radio guy. It didn't matter. It does now. We're watching you, and it's very distracting. I'm sorry. I got very distracted. It was a very ADD moment for me.
I just like thinking of Carl having so much fun in Drew's studio, spinning around.
I caught myself just moving around because, like, when you got wheels underneath you kind of want to be in motion, right?
Chris, can we go back to Drew's? It was so much fun.
It was fun. We had a good time there. Saw Devo.
To walk around, cut promos, and be Hulk Hogan, he could very well be like John Graziano right now.
Well, I mean, if he's having heart issues, then he probably should, cut back on the stress and the drinking. If he does, bounce back. I would expect
a real Monday morning quarterback here.
No, this is before his death. This is what I'm telling you.
Still, the man was in a coma.
This is what I'm telling you here, Mike.
Stress and the drinking, if he does, bounce back, I would expect he won't be doing, tour stops in, Albany anymore.
They say that exhaustion was one of the keys to why his body rejected whatever it did, because he's literally exhausted.
I believe that. And it's funny that he uses the example of Albany because he was in Rochester not that long ago.
Wow.
Yeah, he's out there trying to sell his all-American beer. And a bunch of the guys when we were in Detroit last time went and saw him at one of those places. Like, he's just constantly doing tour stops to sell this beer for, dozens of people at a time. You're like, well,
so he's still living the life of basically a wrestler. Like, he's touring around other than the actual wrestling.
Right.
Like, the travel and stuff's got to be exhausting for him.
So that is interesting. And Bubba would have knowledge on this sort of thing. So
he definitely would. Can I say this, though?
Yeah.
Kind of a shitbag move. Like, just wait till the family says it. Why is it?
Well, they're not friends anymore.
Even still.
Oh, yeah, no. Bubba and Hulk are not friends, but Bubba's an insider, so he's going to use that to his advantage.
It's so cool that you know that, Bubba.
Yeah, I guess. It seems to be what he's up to. All right, so 3 days ago, this is, again, before Hulk's death, this is Bubba again talking about sources and more things about what he's hearing.
You were the guy fucked your wife. We believe know people that know him.
Hold on. Are you familiar with a man named Jimmy Hart?
Yes.
Of course you are. Let's see what Jimmy Hart has to say.
So you heard through your source that Jimmy Hart said what?
Hogan's not doing well. He can't speak. His trach or whatever was damaged, and he's having problems, and it does not look good.
Here's what I got from my security guard, that he was transported to his house, but he's in a hospital bed. They've gone as far as they can go at the hospital. Now they're keeping him comfortable.
Is it hospice?
That's not the words that were used.
Not home hospice. No, I don't think it's that.
No. But I think there probably comes a point if you're hooked up to two machines and you're just laying there, and you could have your own doctor show up at your house because you have so much money. He's not in such dire needs that he needs to be in close proximity to an emergency facility. Like, he's stable enough to be at home, but rather than just be sitting here getting bed sores and muscle atrophy at Morton Plant, I can at least be home, get doctors and nurses to swing by my place to continue to check up on me. But I've been told that that's where he's at now. And the security guard said the measures that they went to make sure nobody saw him transported in an ambulance to his home was like Michael Jackson type stuff. My source says allegedly it was all done through like the loading docks with unmarked ambulances, followed by an escort, then followed by backed up to the house with the garage door open. That happened in the middle of the night.
So a lot more information coming out from a security guard and Jimmy Hart.
Wow.
So then Jimmy Hart sees this, and he doesn't want to be the one. Like you were saying, like, why are
Right.
you
Like,
divulging
hey,
this
dickbag.
information?
Yeah.
So then Jimmy Hart comes out, and he claims that he's got nothing to do with any of this shit.
Yeah.
So then Jimmy Hart comes. What the fuck? Did I just put on my show?
That's me.
That's us. That's us from 3 seconds ago. How the hell did that happen?
Impressive.
I have the wrong link here. All right, well, it doesn't matter. That's hilarious. That's never happened before. We could have been watching ourselves on a loop.
So
here.
you heard through your...
Actually, I could probably find it if I just go to his page.
All right. It's weird that, because I get that they don't like each other, but it's like Bubba wronged Hulk by releasing the tape, right? Why does he hate him so much that he's divulging all this information?
Oh, yeah. Oh, no.
Jimmy Hart sees our reel, and I don't know if he's trying to get heat off of himself, Lummy, or what, but he says, I'm going to read it a couple times.
All right, so you just heard that. He goes, he saw a reel. I don't know if he's trying to get heat off himself. So I don't think Bubba was supposed to drop the name Jimmy Hart when he was talking about
You're supposed to say any of this.
Health conditions. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is like Stuttering John talking about Jackie's health
Yes.
issues. Yeah.
Yeah. Why is he so mad at me?
Shut the fuck up, right?
Off of himself, Lummy, or what, but he says, I'm going to read it a couple times because it's very creatively written, because it leads you to believe that Hogan was there. Whereas if you read it, you can see that he wasn't. So Jimmy writes at 4:59 yesterday afternoon, Hulk is doing great. Doing phenomenal. 2 exclamation points. New sentence. Last night at karaoke with Nick was absolutely fantastic, baby. So I read it as, and I graduated with a C- from Warsaw, Indiana High School. That's all. I'm not a smart man. But what I'm saying is, like, if you just casually read that, does it not, I mean, Seth, does it not make, like, as you casually read it, does it kind of allude to the fact that Hulk was there?
I mean, it leads me to believe that Hulk was belting out some Ozzy tunes last night. That's for damn sure.
What a crack investigation.
He was doing his rendition of War Pigs.
You don't think that this is some good journalism that we're...
They've really narrowed it down. Yeah, no, we got it. He says it kind of vague to make you think he was there. I like that he's bringing in other people, like enhance. What does that say?
Just an old dude's the first comment. Seriously, what did it matter? They wanted privacy for him, and Blubber used it as a look at me opportunity. I think that's kind of what your point was.
Yeah, what a
Mike.
shithead.
Well, since we're talking about the great Hulk Hogan, there's one thing he did in his career that I'll never forget. And I was happy with my friend the Opster reminding all of us about 9/11.
Oh,
and the fact that Hulk Hogan was the reason for 9/11.
Hope he's had a good week.
He's had a good week. He put up R.I.P. Hulk Hogan. He showed this meme, these images of the Hulkster kicking down the Twin Towers, hitting them with a folding chair, terrorizing New York City.
I think easily the hardest I ever heard Sam Roberts laugh on the Opie and Anthony show was showing those images.
If you're not familiar, what would happen on Jocktober is they'd start playing clips of whatever radio show, and then the pests, the listeners to the show, would then go to the Facebook page or whatever the show was and just start posting on the wall, which I don't even know if that exists anymore. But back then, you could just go on Facebook and just terrorize Facebook pages. And this was one of the memes that got posted all the time.
Yeah.
Hulk Hogan taking a folding chair to the Twin Towers as they're burning down. One of the greatest memes.
You never hear that conspiracy, that it was all Hulk.
You're hearing it now, baby.
Yeah.
That's what we do over here on WATS. Let's get into it.
Who are these woke people?
I did it again. I did that last time too, right?
We should have pushed that one on us.
I got to get woke. WATS woke is the name of that. I got to get that right off the board.
Yeah.
Because I'm looking for this.
Sitting in my mobile coffee shop, making videos about my transvestite children for TikTok.
Actually, the first act of South Park last night, where Eric Carmen's very upset that his favorite shows to make fun of are off the air.
Yep.
This is kind of what's happening to us with Woke Dad right now.
A little bit.
Like Trump is banned being woke, and Woke Dad's just like, okay, I guess I'm out of here. We're like, no! Come back, Woke Dad.
We liked it. We're fans.
Yes. We're here for it. What do you mean?
Yeah, I didn't really know what to do because we talk about Woke Dad every week. He's only posted twice in the last 2 or 3 weeks.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, and I said, hey, if this is going to keep up, I don't want to dig too much through the archives because we might have to cherish every last bit of Daniel that we haven't watched yet.
Well, Woke Dad did put out a post not too long ago.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that he's still trying to serve his fellow man and explain to us why voting is important.
Yes.
And there you have it. That's what privilege looks like.
So he's replying to a comment that says, who cares who you voted for, with a roll your eyes emoji. And
that's the post?
That's the post.
I can only hear what he's saying. I assumed it had to be some slanted political comment that he was reading. Not like, who gives a fuck that you voted for Kamala? Who gives a shit? It's not my business.
It's literally who cares who you voted for, which the way I interpret that is, let's stop focusing on that. We're all people. We're all citizens of this country.
Right.
We're all in this together.
Now, and by the way, this
unity is the message here.
This person isn't saying just write whatever name down and what as a country, whatever happens.
Right.
He's saying, who gives a fuck who you voted for, or who I voted for, or who,
right?
Like any individual voted for. It's not what makes them a human being.
I just want to point, I don't normally do this, but the final boss says, how many times a week does Carl say, hey, this is just like that one South Park episode I know everything, every detail about. Don't you get it? It was on last night. It debuted last night. It was
topical. People were talking.
It's very topical. People are talking about it. Son of a bitch. I know what I'm doing over here.
Being able to vote for whoever and not caring who anyone else votes for, because either way, it doesn't really impact you. I mean, you voted for who you thought might be the best for you, but you didn't care about who else was impacted, right?
This guy might have voted for Kamala.
That's your privilege.
Well, right. He doesn't know.
We have no fucking idea. If he follows Daniel, he probably did.
Yeah, that's a good
odds
point.
are, right?
Well, I was going to say odds are not, because
Maybe one of us.
We've kind of put a flashlight on this guy. I don't know. Maybe.
That's your privilege showing. Most people don't have that privilege, though. Most people can't look out into the world that they live in right now and say that they're unimpacted. I mean, I'm a cis straight white dude. I'm at the top of the privileged pyramid.
Yes, we are, Dad. Fucking A, America. Fuck yeah.
Oh my God, there's Daniel Alexander.
Right on the top.
And I'm being impacted in tons of ways. My small business is being impacted. Cost of goods are being impacted.
Cost of goods are being impacted.
Yeah.
Oh, if only we had kept with that previous administration where the costs were very stable.
Oh, they were going down.
Yeah, I mean, the one thing we didn't hear about is inflation during the previous administration.
If you look at it's an exact V going down the last 4 years and right up when Trump got in there.
I feel like I'm Kreggering this show right now. I'll stop it. I apologize.
People that I care about are being impacted. The women in my life, the kids in my life, everyone that I know of is being impacted.
Hold on. How is all this happening to Daniel when he smashes pussy?
I know. And he's white?
He's a white guy that crushes ass. Why are all these bad things happening to him?
It doesn't make any sense because in Trump's America, it's all about guys like him and me because we're both like guys.
Hold on. If I'm putting this together, it even affects us.
Wait.
That's what the cool hetero guys. I didn't realize that.
Wait, what?
It's crazy. Holy! I just thought it affected the blacks and the Mexicans. But,
So you're saying society all exists as a single thing?
yeah,
Holy shit.
and not
Mike.
just the homos, even us straights.
Even us straights.
Negatively by the results of the last election. And you're privileged not to fall into that category, at least not yet. I tell you what, your profile says that you're God first, which would suggest that you're Christian. I need you to think about this in the most value-structured way that you can. Millions of people across the world are going to die because of the defunding of USAID alone.
That's retarded. And
said
again, I'll
most
be Kreger's real quick. Millions of people are going to die because of the defunding of the USAID.
Mhm.
I mean, this is a dumb guy. This is a guy you can't talk to because his sources are, I don't even know where he's getting these sources from. I'd love to show your work.
Well,
It'd be
during
amazing.
that sentence, 30,000 people just died. So
Oh,
how do you
fuck,
feel?
All right. Well, now
Yeah.
I feel like an idiot. My bad. That will add up, I guess. Good point.
As a Christian, how does that feel? Knowing that other people are going to die because of a decision that you helped to make.
Jesus, the blood is on your hands for voting for Trump, apparently.
Or not. We don't know who he voted for.
This guy's taking this very seriously. Wow.
You're a
Think
murderer.
about that a little bit before you go any further.
Have the day you deserve. Holy shit. That got wild for a second there. I wasn't ready for that.
But fucking Daniel just makes a citizen's arrest of this guy. He's like,
Mm-hmm.
we've got you for murder, pal.
He really is so ill-informed when it comes to politics.
Oh, it's right. We might have to start going through some of his real political takes because
Yeah.
I don't send most of the wonky. I think we get a good sense of his politics from his stories.
Oh, I know. I go through these too, especially when I go on Drew's show. I
Yeah.
never pull those clips.
It's boring, but it's a lot of here's what this bill that just passed, why it's going to ruin America.
Right. Yes. Actually, Record Lover posted this in our Discord server. Of course, Record Lover is woke.dad on TikTok. Follow him. This is from April of 2022.
Okay.
So here's a little blast from the past with our buddy Dan Alexander, Woke Dad.
Currently a little disgusted right now, and it may take me a little portion of today to get through this emotion, but I was just in the drop-off line for my youngest, and I had my window down, and I overheard one of the other parents in the drop-off line using a homophobic slur while talking to their child about another kid that was walking by.
Now, Mike, why would that be funny? He's calling him an F slur out the window, and you think that's hilarious? What are you laughing about?
All right, go run off and play with your goo goblin friends.
That's a real just do it over there. You guys are friends? You're friends with
Morning,
that guy?
Timmy, you little pole smoker.
So you're not buying it. Okay. All
No,
right. Well,
I'm not.
I can see that. Yeah, that makes sense.
And I couldn't help but think, what kind of hate are we teaching our kids? And then I looked up and I saw on their back windshield they had bumper stickers that said, "We protect the Second Amendment in this house," or something like that.
Fucking gun people.
Yeah.
God damn it.
I figured, but he just, assured what I already believed.
Mm-hmm.
And then they also had a Jesus fish on their car.
Oh, of course they did.
Damn it.
What a contradiction. What kind of world are we living in? Why can't we do better for our kids?
It's gun-toting Christians. They're just out there throwing out all the F slurs they possibly can. They can't be stopped, unfortunately.
Hey, queers, bang, bang. Now go with God.
It is wild what they're up to over there. Mike, we got some more support coming in. people want to interfere with the end of our show right now?
Yay, super chats.
So Turbo7049 on supertip.gg/WATP.
Yo, my niggas. Cardiff on last Sunday's Blind Mike project was excellent. I think he's Mike's best co-host. The banter was the best I've heard.
Reported.
I agree.
I don't get into ranking co-hosts, but I do always love broadcasting with Cardiff.
Cardiff was great.
Yes.
GSDLMJ, $20. Thank you very much for that. Blind Mike, my girl is a huge gearhead, and she's worried I embarrassed her when I accidentally let her think Justin's name was Jeremy. Can you give a shout out to Crystal and let bygones be bygones?
What's good, girl? Let me get your number, as 225 taught me. Yes. I think this woman also messaged me directly. Guys, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Mike, you got to be more stern with your gearheads. You're letting them off the hook too easily.
That's true. You know what? Justin is a man who carries a certain amount of respect. Fuck you, bitch. Learn his name.
Nice.
Yeah, all right. Is that keep her in line, Jeremy? Is that better?
Well, he says that she's worried I embarrassed her when I accidentally let her think Justin's name was Jeremy.
It's very confusing.
Yeah, I'm confused by this, but you're both shitheads.
You're both terrific. Thank you.
You're both just the worst.
I'm sorry for the bit I just did. You're great. Thanks for everything.
I made you do it. That's my fault. That's out of character.
Yes.
Rocco Orb 2002 $5. I wonder if Woke Dad heard about the water pumps Mr. Beast installed in Africa breaking down already. Why don't we care about USAID?
Maybe that's where he is. He's trying to solve that.
That would be great. Yeah, if that's not why he's on TikTok.
Yeah.
If that's why he's not on TikTok, is how you say that sentence.
Maybe he's finally buckling down and finishing this fucking art studio.
Could you imagine he comes back and he's got like all the rooms done and there's all these children in there painting.
He's covered in sawdust. He's like, it's done.
That would be incredible. And I highly doubt that's what's going to happen.
Me too.
We have some voicemails. If you want to leave a voicemail for the show, whoarethees.com is where you get the number. Just let us know that it's for Who Are These Socials.
This is for Who Are These Socials. I just wanted to call and say that Blind Mike is a fucking man, and Lucy's tits are awesome.
All right. Well, Mike,
thank you.
Sounds like you put together a winning combination with you and Lucy.
Yes. I'm going to have to do more episodes now that I hear reviews like that.
Yeah. Well, all right. I don't want you to get too big for your britches here.
Oh, no.
Hey, for WATS, I got to see some footage of that Boston show. Great show, by the way, but I
got
to see some footage of Blind Mike. And Jesus, God almighty, Mike. We got to get you one of those scales with the fucking dots on them. Do they even make those?
I don't think so.
I mean, no wonder you needed help on and off the stage.
What's
It's been difficult, Mike. Get the skirt to help you on the treadmill, then have her paint the deck or cut the lawn, whatever the hell else you make her do. And then when she's done, have her help you off the treadmill. If it keeps going this way, instead of guess the sound, it's going to be fucking guess Mike's blood sugar.
That doesn't seem like an entertaining game.
I don't know. That's fine.
And to be clear, Justin didn't carry me. He just would say, turn right.
I think that's so funny. No wonder you need help on and off the stage.
Doesn't really make sense.
That's hysterical. But thanks for checking out our live show in Boston.
Yes.
Did you see? Oh, that you haven't seen it yet. Yesterday on WATP, our buddy Adam Bush was on with Harrison Young.
Oh, well, it's about goddamn time.
Yeah, we played clips of Harrison Young, his reactions to the live show in Boston, and being heralded as a huge celebrity. It's fun.
Yeah. Oh, good.
Yeah,
I'll check it out.
Worth checking out.
Hey, this is for Who Are These Socials? Mike specifically. I'm just sitting back here watching some Matan Evan, and his one co-host named Mike. And I could definitely be wrong, but I swear Mike is doing just a blind Mike impression. He always wears the baseball hat and the sunglasses and has the sort of the same style beard as you do. Anyways, gotta go. Bye-bye.
Matan ripping me off.
I don't know if that's unique for Blind Mike.
It really isn't, because of the amount of times I get tagged where it's like, is that Blind Mike? And it's a guy with a darker complexion and sunglasses on.
Yeah, a ball cap, a beard, and sunglasses. You'll see me like that quite often, actually.
Is that Mike?
Yeah, no one's ever confused the two.
But I'm a Matan guy.
Super tip coming in. Supertip.gg/WATP.
Hulkster, I'll honor your memory by saying my prayers and taking my vitamins, and by watching Suburban Commando.
Oh, I bet Vinny's been watching every movie starring Hulk Hogan.
Oh
Since
yeah,
news came out.
Well, we all grieve differently, so I can.
Vinny actually wanted me to go with him to Cleveland. I'm not speaking out of school. He messaged me, I don't know, only 4 or 5 days ago, actually, now I think about it. And he said, Hulk's starting up this new wrestling organization. They booked this show in Cleveland at like an arena that's only sold 400 tickets. He goes, we got to go. And I'm a busy guy, Mike. I don't run off to Cleveland to see a thing I don't care about.
Understandable.
So I was just like, well, it doesn't sound like it's going to happen if they've only sold 400 tickets and it holds 12,000. So
also, Vinny's the direct opposite of Bubba, where he couldn't have had his finger more off the pulse.
Girl, we got to go to this thing. Like, no, sounds terrible. I'm good. Hack Ride Studios, great show, fellas. Well, thank you, Hack Ride Studios. I think the reason why he gave us $2 is to remind everyone.
Oh, this guy.
You will be redirected after the show to unboxing
Riley Martin.
Riley Martin. No, it isn't Riley Martin tonight. It's Bigfoot, I think.
Bigfoot.
Bigfoot it is.
Yes.
I did set that up correctly, Hack Ride. So if you're watching this show right now and you want to watch more entertaining content, then don't move.
Ah, yes. Don't touch that dial.
Anything. Yes. This will all happen for you. All right. We got one more voicemail on here.
For WTS, WATS. I guess Mike finds pedophilia way funnier than gas station pranks. For me, it was the opposite. I really got a kick out of that Zesty line. I thought that was quite funny. But yeah, I don't know. I guess George Floyd potentially being a pedophile was quite the kicker. So
I didn't remember what he was talking about.
Also, Carl eats poop. That is the real point of this call. He had silenced me before, but I will say it again.
Who's letting this on?
To say it. Carl eats poop.
Who is letting this on my airwaves right now? This is a wild accusation.
Why do you do this?
I've heard Krail eats poop. I didn't know Carl was eating poop. That's something I've never heard of before. Yeah, that is interesting. We're playing the guy last week, and I actually want to revisit him. The guy who was calling all these ghetto dudes McDonald's names.
Yeah.
And they were like really getting pissed off. And you're like, I don't know.
The bar for me is pedophile. I didn't realize it.
A girl comes out and says, yeah, George Floyd tried to fondle me when I was 8. And you're like, okay, this is good stuff. Now Carl's finding some good stuff.
You know, until it's reflected back on you like that, sometimes you don't realize how you come across.
There's more context to it than that.
Yeah.
Speaking of good stuff, blindmike.net is where you want to go.
Thank you. Yes, that's where you can find all my links, wherever you get podcasts. If you're looking for us on Apple, Spotify, YouTube, you can find all the links at blindmike.net. We just posted an episode, heavily requested, but Why You Laughing bonus episode, Pete Davidson versus the Stangle Brothers, when they worked on the Opie and Jim show. Kind of a weird walkout that they did while they were the end of their era producing that show. So check that out. And then tomorrow we'll be recording. I don't know when it'll be up, probably early next week. We'll be recording with Christian Blatt, who weaseled his way onto the program, but with good reason, because he's an insider on this topic. We're doing Norm Macdonald on the Dennis Miller show. So Christian said, hey, if you need anyone. And I said, all right, buddy, welcome back.
He was a producer on the Dennis Miller show.
It makes sense because like 5 of the clips I have Dennis or Norm going, well, Christian told me. And I'm like, okay, I guess it makes sense to have Christian on this one.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, since you said that, I'll give a quick plug for who are these broadcasters. Christian Blatt was on this past Tuesday, as he always is.
Mm-hmm.
And as they were on the show, he had Don Jameson and Craig Gass.
Yes.
As his 2 guests. And Eric Zane was on assignment, and they all get the news that Ozzy had passed away. And so the show completely changed into a whole conversation about Ozzy and their experiences with him. And a lot of it was very fascinating. Obviously, Don Jameson hosted that metal show for all those years with Florentine and What's His Licks. And Craig Gass had a lot of stories, and the friends with Jim Norton and recounting some of those stories. Very fun show, and it just worked out perfectly that they just switched over to talking about Ozzy.
Norton just put out, I think that day he recorded an episode with Ozzy and Colin, and he put it out right away. And Colin was slamming his trip with Florentine. I believe he called it Dads on Parade, going to see Ozzy, which is very funny.
That's great.
Yeah.
Also, we will be live at Villa Roma Resort in Callicoon, New York. WTPlive.com is where you want to get your tickets. September 5th is when we'll be there. If you're in the tri-state area, it's a pretty short trip to come up. You can spend the night. You can spend the weekend. We'll all be there hanging out. Anthony Cumia, Adam Bush, producer Chris, myself, Jenny, Missy, Chrissy, Rich Voss is going to be there. Dave Landau's there for a night. It's a whole comedy weekend with all these shows and things. And you can see WATP live, which even I think Brian Mike goes, oh, these shows are fun.
I realized. I always thought it was a ruse you were pulling on these people, but it turns out it's a hell of a time. So I recommend.
He had no idea it's actually a good time.
Yeah, they will call you fat for 6 months afterwards, apparently. But other than that, it's a lovely time.
Or you could just lose some weight, I guess.
I guess.
I guess. But also, you can get the bonus shows that we do on Who Are These Podcasts. Patreon.com/Who Are These Podcasts is where you want to go for that. And we do appreciate all of the support. Stick around. Hack Ride show is coming up. Mike?
Oh, have the day you deserve. That threw me. That doesn't make me think of joy, but have the day you deserve.
It wasn't smooth. That was on me.
Anyway, social media, I'll catch you later, man. Who are these socials?
That's what this audience wants to hear. They're like, whoa!
Who are these socials?
I'm the one who should apologize.
Folks, what you were about to see is real.
With Carl.
Okay, we got it.
And Blind Mike.
Who could have thought of that?